Well, I don't know who's going to be joining, but probably get started in a little bit. Oh yeah, Paper Mario on the Switch just got announced, so that's fun. I unfortunately do not have a Switch, so I'm not going to be getting that. I think we might wait for a couple more people to filter in. If not, we might just get started. We'll probably wait for another minute or something. So I'm looking at this weird meme. Huh. Sorry, I can tell you guys probably don't want to watch me looking at memes. So. Alright, well I think we ought to just get started. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna move my keyboard back. This is gonna be weird. Okay, there we go. I want to move this in such a way. Here we go. I don't like the cord is there, but whatever. Alright, well, we are streaming. I'm gonna walk outside and take a look outside. It looks... Ah, there's the sun. Looks rather nice out. Okay, well... Can you actually see the window where the, I think you can actually see the window up there. It's actually aimed over here. It's really nice attention to detail. Oop, I almost just walked off the side. Okay, well, let's say we get started with the next area. I know exactly where I want to go next. My monitor actually is like really dusty. Well, hold on. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Wanted to make sure that I could see chat properly. I'm so glad that there's no lag. I love the M2. Okay. Alright, well now that we've rotated the tower again, we can go up there and see what awaits us, what clues, what access key awaits us. I remember actually playing this game on my dad's old, probably 3rd gen iPod Touch. I hate the way that window doesn't follow that. That feels weird. But it is aimed at the crow's nest. If we have time, we'll actually look at a couple Easter eggs in this game. I'd have to look them up, but there are some pretty neat Easter eggs in this game. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this because I do not have a good memory. There we go. You couldn't hear so much machinery in the original game, I think. I remember being so mystified by how the game was and everything. I couldn't understand what anything was. when I first played this on my dad's 3rd gen iPod Touch. But it was neat. I was excited to see it. I was like, whoa, this is kind of cool. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. Alright. Okay, well, now that we've got, Alright, is the sun starting to go down? Starting to. Okay, well, there's 3 dates. What could those dates be, and what could we do with them? Well, we have, of course, the planetarium. With the dentist-looking chair. Okay, let's take a look at these dates, shall we? So what's our first one? October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m. I believe these are actually randomized in the newest version of the game. I'm going to turn this down, by the way. There we go. October 11th. I have to scroll quite a bit in order to get to where we need to be. That's pretty close. Only about, like, 15 years off or something. Or so, about. 10:04 a.m. Oop. It's a constellation. What could it mean? Well, we'll have to find out. Okay, so next... What's the next one? January 17th, 12:07, 5:46 a.m. So January 17th. 12:07. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. 5:46 a.m. Another constellation. Wonder what that means. November 23rd. 9791. It's Doctor Who Day. Third, 9791. Sorry about all the annoying bleeping. 6:57 p.m. Yeah. Amazing that these constellations aren't very far from each other. That's interesting. Well, we don't really know what those constellations represent. Well, I actually wouldn't normally do this, but maybe a trip to the library is actually in order. So, is this the... That's the Channelwood Age one. This is actually our first time looking at this one. Oh yeah, it's this one. We're not going to read through this, don't worry, but if we look through here, we can find actually constellations. We recognize this one, don't we? It looks like a snake or something. And we recognize this one. It looks like a beetle or a bug of some kind. It's a bug. I'm hoping some of you guys will get that reference. Hold on, I just remembered something. And we also see something that, constellation that I'm sure y'all will recognize as a leaf. Well, what could all those shapes and objects mean? Well, we've got these, where's the sun now? It's going down. We've got these pillars. Oh, and it turned on when we pressed the button, or whatever. And since one of the ones that was the date was actually the snake, maybe we should turn that one on. And we've got the leaf. Got one more. There it is, the bug. And look at that. The ship is rising out of the water, but it appears as if this one is as well. What could that mean for us? Okay, I might have to change the brightness on this monitor just so that I can see properly. Alright, now we move on to... Come on. Probably my favorite area in the entire game. Well, one of them. One of two of them. The Stone Ship Age. I think the reason that I like this version is because it's raining here. In all the other versions, it's not raining. I should say this is probably the age that is the most difficult to see, so I'm going to have to probably turn the brightness up on this thing. Just so I can see properly. Alright, there we go. It actually didn't seem to do anything, but whatever. Not much we can do. I mean, we can turn on the flashlight. Kind of helps. But there's actually an area in this age that we're not supposed to be using it. So. But you can actually see the water seem to almost slide off almost. Kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, sorry. This age is going to be pretty difficult to see. So we've got this area right here. There's 3 buttons. Actually, you know what? Let's explore a little bit first. So we've got what looks like something that goes into the bottom of a ship. This was actually written into this world, into this age by Atris. But writing specific objects like this into an age is actually really, really difficult. So this is what happened. It was split into this rock, so, or stone, I should say. But yeah, it seems like the bottom chamber of whatever this ship is flooded, so we can't really do much about that. Hold on. Sorry, I was letting one of my friends know that I was streaming, so that she'll hopefully join. Yeah, this tunnel down here is also flooded. And yeah, I should say, we're not supposed to be able to see, so I should probably not be using this very much. Got the other end of the ship. And of course, the tunnel to this one is also flooded. But if we go up here... Okay, good. I was worried that this part of the game was not going to have the music, because I thought it was like another area that did. But we've got a telescope. Oh, what the heck? Looks like directions. What the heck? Stop. Oh, it seems to go to 360 degrees and then stop. Wonder what that's about. Then we've got over here. What's over here? We've got another flooded, what appears to be a flooded, I don't know what you'd call this, a flooded building or whatever. Spiral staircase. We've also got a key attached to a chain. And up here we've got a lock attached to what appears to be the top section of a lighthouse, maybe? Yeah, it looks like a lighthouse, but we can't get up there right now. Wonder what that's about. Well, why don't we go over here to this section. Check out these buttons. It sounds like something's pumping or something. Oh. What's this? It appears that this long tunnel is no longer flooded. So whatever that button was, pumped the water out. I wonder what's down here. Whoa. It's actually very quiet down here. It would be pretty peaceful if it weren't for the fact that it was so dark. I don't know what the purpose of coming down here was, because we can't see anything. Well, actually, I do know the purpose of why we're supposed to be down here, but I'm not going to tell you guys, because we need to be able to see. And we can't. And I would turn on the flashlight so that we could see, but the problem is we wouldn't... The thing that we're supposed to interact with wouldn't actually turn on, because the lights actually do need to be on. So, I don't know. The fact that they put a flashlight in this version, I don't think they should have done it. Because it defeats the whole purpose of having to turn the lights on here, and it just confuses the player. So, yeah. But, yeah. I'm just going to say this, we're not supposed to have a flashlight. I don't think we're supposed to. So now let's check the second button. It seems to be pumping something else out. And, oh, doesn't look like we can go down here, though. Oh, we can go down here to this flooded tunnel. We try the other one as well. These lights are not on, so we can't see anything still. I literally cannot see anything because the screen is actually rather dark, so... Ah, I think we know whose room this is. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's Sirius's room. Well, I know that it's Sirius's room. Let's see. Why don't we look around a little bit? Well, he's got some chairs kind of sitting around here. Alright. So... let's check over here. We've got a couple chairs. Something over there must have just fallen or something. Not sure if you guys heard that, but... yeah. So this thing was never explained. I think it was just supposed to show off, like, the 3D imaging stuff that they were able to do back in 1993. And make the audience or the player go, whoa! So if you did this, it did that. Not quite as impressive as it was back then, because, you know. But back then it was. Okay, so we see knives, syringes, bottles of something. Are those bullets? I don't think I've ever noticed those. Those look like bullets. Oh, no, maybe they're pills. Yeah, those are definitely pills. So, not really exactly putting Sirius in a good light. Seems like a spoiled rich kid more than anything else. Pour a snack for myself here. So, coins, obviously, rich kid, like I said. Jewelry, cutlery. So at least he's able to eat with silverware and everything. Flags, it looks like. This is actually the flag of something else that is actually in one of the books. It's like a pirate flag or something. Yeah. Absolutely nothing in here. But we've got the red page. Well, I definitely know that if I were in Myst and I were stuck here, I would be very, very glad to have an actual room where I could actually sleep. Because I would either choose to sleep here or in Channelwood, both of which I'd choose Cirrus's room. So, oh yeah, we did check in there. Okay, well, oh yeah, we can actually interact with these things. I think they're globes, but they're not exactly. They're obviously not of Earth. Well, all we did was just find out more about Cirrus and that he's very greedy, loves wealth and plunder and all that. Not exactly a good look. Oh wow, I never actually noticed that the clouds move. That's kind of cool. And, oh yeah, this tunnel is actually not flooded as well. Well, considering there's two tunnels like this, and the first tunnel led to Cirrus's room, I wonder where this one is going to lead us. Yeah, let's actually just go a little bit faster. I think Delandau 3000 actually mapped out what, oh, you can see the moisture, like, dripping off the walls and stuff. I never noticed that. He actually mapped out, like, what the underground tunnels look like in correlation with each other. Yeah, pretty much exactly what you'd expect in Akinar's room. You can probably understand why I probably wouldn't be sleeping on Akinar's bed. I'm not going to pick up the page because, you know. Well. What's this? A rose, but we've got a knob here. And it turns into a skull. Lovely. Map. Oh. Marker switch. Vault is located at the island of. Very instructions. Turn everyone on position. Turn the one there to the off position. Wait a minute. I remember a bit of the other one that we found in the Channelwood. It said for that one go to the dock or something and turn that one to the off position, and it said turn every one of the marker switches to the on position, and I'm guessing if you put these two together. We'll have to try that. Some kind of vault or something. I wonder what that's about. Well, we've figured out all we need to know down here. Well, we've got one more switch to try. And I'm willing to bet that the last switch drains out the water in the lighthouse. And I was right. Looks like, oop, looks like some kind of chest. And it's got a lock on it. What's this? It looks like a spigot. Ah, it's got water, so it was filled with water. Wait a minute. If this was at the bottom... and the whole place was filled with water, this was being weighed down by the water inside. Maybe now that it's filled with air and we locked it up tight, and there's no water in it. Maybe it'll float. Maybe we can use it to, maybe that's what this key right here is for. See if it'll float up. There we go. Ah, I was right. And unlocks it. What's inside? Key. And what does that key go to? It goes to this lock right here. It actually fell. I think if you actually drain this place, you can actually go down and you'll find the lock when you go down there. Kind of neat. Looks like a battery or something. Wait a minute. This lighthouse is strapped to those, what looks like electrical wires or something. So if we turn this crank, it looks like it's charging up these batteries. Alright, I think that should be good. So that seemed to charge up the light. And it looks like it's charged up the light from both of these places. Ah. But what is this for? I wonder. Why would we need to see this? Ah, what's this? Looks like a compass rose, north and... Wait a minute, buttons. Wait a minute, the, whatever it was, is that a shark over there or something? Or maybe a sea turtle. Maybe, I'm not actually going to press the wrong button because it's just going to make the power drain out. And I don't really want to do that, but... Maybe if we go up to the telescope again and see if there's anything significant to try and figure out which button we're supposed to press. Let's say we go up there. Okay, where are we? Let's go up, shall we? Ah, there's the lighthouse, and it's blinking at exactly 135 degrees. So let's go back down, because I don't want the power to run out. Let's head over to the compass rose. So let's see. That would be 90, 95, 100, 510, no. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, 140? This one? Ah, this one. Yes, I was right. So about 135 degrees. 30, 40, 150, 160, 170. That would be 180. So yeah, right about here. Well, if these lights are on, and they're underwater lights, could that mean the light in the bottom of the ship? Well, let's go check, shall we? Yeah, I just noticed the water is a lot more... Looks like it's getting rained on, which is pretty nice. Nice detail. Wait. I never actually took a look at this. It's pretty. RealMyst is the only version of this game where it actually rains at Stone Ship, and I actually really like it that way. In the newest Myst, it doesn't rain. Ah, yes. The underwater lights have been turned on so we can actually see down here. What do we have? Ah. The Myst book. Well, this appears to be the last page. I just hope it doesn't let Cirrus out. I'm going to be quiet for this part because...
I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother, Agnor, is guilty, and I'm innocent.
Oh, no.
It is I who am wrongly imprisoned.
No, you're definitely a spoiled guy.
I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the history. His father was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of his books. But such a waste.
Yeah.
By now, well, surely you have discovered that Agnor converted you to most of his books.
Both of you have. You certainly
Our father
are guilty.
was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the mystery books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. But supervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than we had. Soon he gained an interest in
So, we have the full story. It appears... I'm actually not going to go to the fireplace just yet, because I want to actually hear Akinar's side of the story as well. But it appears that... Cirrus and Akinar both went on adventures, but according to Cirrus, Akinar became very disturbed, and destroyed his father's library. And he also told us that there is but one last red page to find, along with one last blue page. But there's also a green book. So, if we, let's see. Oops, yeah, okay, we gotta go over here. But I think once we get to, that area in the fireplace, once we recreate that pattern that Cirrus spoke of, we will, you know what? Actually, which one is this leading to? This is Cirrus's room, okay. We need to go to Akinar's room. So my guess is Akinar is going to have a very similar story. And when we get to the fireplace, we're going to have to decide which brother to trust. So now we've got the blue page. Doesn't take very long to do it, thank goodness. Selenetic Age is the only one that actually takes a while to do. So. Let's, head down. Alright. Well, let's listen to Akinar's side of the story.
Imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Don't be persuaded by his evil lies. I believe him. burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Fine pattern, point 58. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. Do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, or you will rot and die. Prison desire. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
Well, so now we have both sides of the story. Nope, not that one. He said, far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book. Looks different from what I remember. Okay. We're going to be doing this a while. I'm not terribly long. There we go. So there's pattern 158. I'm going to take a picture of that. There we go. So, Akinar's story was very similar to Cirrus's, only saying that Cirrus was the wrong one. Just like Cirrus says that Akinar was the wrong one. Now, let's punch this thing in. Oops, what? Ah, okay, got it. Forget that one. And it turns around and reveals the red and blue pages along with the green book. So now we have to decide. I'm actually going to save this right now. So, we have to decide who we're going to believe. Either Akinar or Cirrus, or neither. So, let's think for a second. Well, Akinar, obviously I don't want to release him because he's messed up in the head. Cirrus, definitely saner than Akinar, but I honestly don't want to release him either because he seems to have quite a strong desire for wealth and plunder, and he acts like a spoiled rich kid and thinks he can just boss people around. He has a very bossy demeanor. So, to be perfectly honest, if I had to choose one, I don't know. I don't know who I'd choose. But here's the thing. Now, obviously, they both seem to be lying about each other. They both say that the other is guilty. And obviously we know that they're saying that they're lying about their innocence. But they also said don't touch the green book. They said don't even touch it. Because with the linking books that we've seen, we can touch it. If we place our hand on it, then we go into it. But they said don't even touch it. So it seems as if they don't even want us to find the green book or whatever's in the green book. So it could be a trap, but we don't know. And if they're lying about their own innocence, and we know that they're liars, and we know that they don't want us to touch the green book, then to be perfectly honest, that's probably what we should do. So I say that's what we do right now. Well, we touched the green book, nothing happened. I wonder what's inside. Wonder who this is.
Who the devil are you? Don't tell me I'm done. Not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend. As you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my sons, Cirrus and Akinar, in the red and blue books on Mist Island. My library. My library. It contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many
I think he's reading off a script. I just realized
Plan.
he's looking
No
down a
idea
lot.
to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunning. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunning, I could go to Myst, bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
I think it just loops here. So obviously this guy is a lot more sane, and to be honest, I actually believe him because he said that they removed a single page from his linking book. They removed a single page from his linking book. And the thing is, Cirrus left that message in the Channelwood image or whatever it was, and he says, take only one page. He's preparing. I don't know what he was preparing for. That still hasn't been explained. But it seemed like they were working together, and he said, take only one page. So, take only one page from his linking book back to Myst. So he's stuck wherever he is in Dunny. So he wants us to go find... So the thing is now, we have to try and find wherever that page is. Because obviously these guys, I've realized, are not telling the truth. But here's the thing. Remember those two pieces of paper, the torn one? The two halves of the one piece of paper. They said turn all the marker switches, because it said that there was a vault. Turn all of the marker switches to the on position. And turn the one at the dock to the off position. Now, I'm going to go around and actually just double check, make sure that they're all on. That one's on. That one's on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one's on. 6. Got a couple more at the dock. One over by the gears. I'm pretty sure they're all on, but that one's on. And that one's on. So now if we turn this one off, aha! We've got a white page. So what does that mean? Well, let's say we head back to Myst, or the library, and we go ahead and stick this in. Please don't have wiped it blank. Okay, good. We don't have to re-enter it, which is nice. No, we're not going to do the bad endings. You can look them up yourself if you want to find out what they are. There are a couple bad endings where if you insert the pages into the brothers' books, you become trapped in the books, and then they rip out the pages, and they're basically laughing at you. Well, if you do it with Akinar, he gets released from his book, he rips out the pages, and he's laughing at you the whole time and taunting you, like, ha, now you're trapped in the book, and I'm free. And then the same thing happens with Cirrus. If you release him, he rips him out and taunts you. And if you actually go to Dunny without the page, Atris actually scolds you, and you get stuck there. But the good thing is we have the page.
Have you found the missing page? Come, come. Come on, then.
I'm coming. Well. Well. Now we are think this is one of the developers of the game. I don't remember his name, though. Is that a lamp? Yeah, it is. Well, there's Atris. Obviously, you know, it's a 3D model, so...
Ah, my friend.
Green screen doesn't look very good.
The page. Did you bring the page? Ah, give it to me. Give me the page. Please, give me the page. Page, my friend. The page.
There we go.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make.
Made the wrong sound, I think.
My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
So right here, I actually took a screenshot of this shot right here. And I took the screenshot and then I put myself into it on a green screen, and I actually recorded myself sitting there and talking to the camera.
It is done. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but my rating cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage. Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Mist. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with.
So what's he talking about the foe, though? What do you mean a foe in which you're...
Oh, and one more
Wait,
thing.
no. Sorry.
I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Mist. And thank you again.
Alright. So...
Oh, the book. You can use the Mist linking book to return to Mist.
Feel free to enjoy the explorations from my library on Mist. Thank you again, Atris. Well, unfortunately we can't go up there to see what he's writing, but yeah. Oh. Well, if we actually put it down, hold on. Oh yeah, it does actually get picked up. It doesn't just appear on the front of the screen, but yeah. So, we freed Atris, but our explorations are not finished yet. We have one last thing to do. Now, there was actually another book that was on the... It was actually in the, on the shelf, and Atris actually took it off. Now, we're not going to read it, but it's just the last part that we need to read. It's right here. In the four-chamber, on the Imager cauldron thing, there's actually a button on the back side. That's going to cause this thing to get lowered. And then he wrote down this code 2735. I don't know what that's about. But we're going to find out. So, it appears that if we go down to the dock... Didn't think we'd be coming down here, did ya? But yeah, if we turn around here, there's another button. And what does this button do? Oh, I think I know. It didn't do anything because we have to actually have this on 40. Oh. Maybe we need to have this thing open. Or maybe we need to have this on. Yeah, I think that's my guess. We gotta have this thing on. There we go. Forgot that there were so many steps. But look at this. It looks like there's a button, and it looks like in the walkway to the rocket ship, we hear a mechanism turning. What could that mean? What could that mean? Now, I don't think we're going to be exploring any of the Easter eggs, unless I just get bored one day. But, oh, there's the moon. But now, if we go down here, there's an entrance. Oh, and a 4-digit code thing. We remember a 4-digit code, don't we? 2735. And what did that do? Let's go see, shall we? It appears that there is another linking book. This is another one of my favorite ages. I wish that the soundtrack for this age was actually in was actually on Apple Music and everything, because it's not. Oh wow, there's multiple moons. That's certainly not Earth's moon. I can imagine that this age is very cold. Whoa, what was that? Saw a light flash or something. I think you're supposed to see a creature in the water, but I don't see it anywhere. I wonder if it's warmer in here. No, I don't think it is. Oh. Is this a... We shouldn't be able to do that, by the way. That's supposed to be frozen. By the way, we should unironically not be able to do that. It's supposed to be frozen. But it looks like there's no gas coming through here, so it doesn't look like we can turn whatever that is on. So we've got a gas thing out here, like a furnace of some kind. Oh, but we've got one of these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually frozen shut, by the way. But not for much longer. Something about geodes, though. We just gotta give it a couple more seconds. It'll melt. The ice will melt. There we go. I love the way that the smoke looks with the flashlight. Well, let's see what this does. Sorry, I was texting my friend, so I didn't see that very much. What does this do? Oh, it turns the color. Let's try this. Oh, what's this? You know what? We're actually going to play with this a little bit more. Why can't we... Hello? Grab the thing. I don't know why it's not letting us play with it. What the heck? What the heck? This thing is glitching out. Oh, and we can actually control it from back here. I don't think we're supposed to be able to do that. Okay, well, let's just do that one more time. It's kind of cool. We're not supposed to be able to do it from inside the elevator, but whatever. Some kind of electrical storm that was triggered. I don't know how they did that. Oh, yeah, the Aurora Borealis. Atris was able to harness that, according to one of the books. So, yeah. We're not going to read that. I think this is one of his workbenches here. There's two different tracks playing. Okay, whatever. Let's just go in, because there's two different tracks playing. Okay, now it's fading in, I think. Okay, yeah, now it's only one. Okay, so there's a lot that we can do with this. This is actually an imager, and it allows us to look into an age. This is something that Atris was able to do. And you can actually only do it with if the geodes that actually, you know, power this thing are actually cold. So it can actually only work in like cold environments, such as this age right here, which is Rime. But this would also be kind of a nice place to sleep, because it's pretty warm. It is real, the work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dream for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. So it appears to be some kind of combination. Now, I'm not going to look up very many of these. But depending on the geodes, you can actually, look into different ages without going to them. Okay, the green one. The green flat top one. No. Is it green? Yeah, green. Blue spiky one. Is it like dark blue? I think that one. Yeah, light blue. We've got this one, we just keep that one as is, and a kind of a purple heart-shaped one. There it is. I think that's it. No, it's not. Maybe that's it. There we go. Now, this is actually a glimpse into the second game, because there's actually multiple games in this series. I don't know when I'm going to be playing the second one. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it anytime soon, because I want to do this other one on stream first, and then go on to this one, maybe. But that one's going to take a while, I should say. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this game. This is actually the world in which Catherine, Atreus' wife, is being held hostage. And so in the next game, we actually go to this world to rescue her. And we also meet the foe that Atreus has mentioned. So, but again, I really don't think there's much left for us to do. We might go back to Myst, though. It takes a while for the music to fade out and all that. Longer than it does with other images. Wait, no, we don't need to go out here. But... well, actually, we have a little bit of time. We could actually check out a couple Easter eggs. We got about 15 minutes, so... But yeah, the next game that we're actually going to be doing is the Wind Waker. Oh, and the sun is rising. I'm actually pretty excited to get that started. We're probably going to get that started sometime next week. So, let's see. How are we supposed to do this? I know that there is something up in the crow's nest here. I want to see if we can get to it. There's a certain way that we have to do this. Is it? No. I think it's like this. We have to step... yes, here we go. Step up like this. I think we have to do it like this. Yeah, here we go. And then up like this. And it is actually a Rivenese dagger, which is a dagger that we see often in the second game, and Jamie and Adam Savage from the Mythbusters, which is kind of cool. So, there's an Easter egg for you. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that we can actually fall and miss, but we can't die, so it's okay. Oh, there's another Easter egg over here. This is, it says Tiana. This is actually a reference to the Book of Tiana, or the Book of Atris. It's a novel that you can actually read, and it so that's actually Atris' grandmother. There's another Easter egg over here. See if we can get to it. Oh, wait, don't we need to open up... Yeah, we need to open up the door. We find this. It's a couple floppy disks. Manhole.
Welcome to my hydrant. Could I interest you in a hot cup of tea?
Whoa. Yeah, this is kind of weird. This is actually what the manhole game looked like. It was another game made by Cyan. But, yeah. I'm gonna go turn this off. Actually, no. We're not gonna turn it off. I think there's another one over here by the rocket ship. Okay, where is it? Somewhere around here, I think. I thought it was over here, and I can't find it anywhere. Maybe it's only in the Selenetic age. And... well, to be perfectly honest, I don't really feel like going to find that, so... I'm gonna go turn this thing off, because it's hurting my eyes a little bit. Maybe I ought to play Abduction a bit on stream at some point. I'm gonna turn this off, though, because, wow. Whew, that's better. Or maybe, wasn't it, like, behind the hut or something? Unless I was just wrong. Maybe it's over here, behind here? No, we can't actually go over there. Wow, that's very pretty. It looks very good. And I'm playing this on a Mac, by the way. Most people are like, no, don't play on Mac because it's terrible. This is on a Mac. I'm playing this on a Mac. I'm streaming on a Mac. And it's better than on my Windows computer, so. Let's see. Here, you know what? Let's actually go over there now to see if we can find the Easter egg. I could have sworn it was supposed to be over here, but I don't know where it is. Well, either way, I don't think I'm going to go search for it. Where was there another Easter egg? I feel like there was another one. There were several Easter eggs in Rhyme. I know that. In the Imager or whatever. Imagine if there was one back here or something. Isn't there like one over here or something? We can't actually get around here, I don't think. Wait. Maybe there is actually a way to get out. No. We can't get back there. Nope. I don't know. I feel like there was something else around here, and there's not. I can't remember any of the other Easter eggs off the top of my head. There's one, I think, in the original Myst, but it's not in any of the later versions. You can actually hear Atris say something about, "Ah, my friend. You brought the Big Macs, and the fries, and the donuts, my friend. The donuts. Did you bring the donuts? Where are the donuts? You fool!" So... oh, there was one in Stone Age, but I don't remember how to trigger it. You can actually find a picture of Jeff Dunham, which is he's a ventriloquist. he's like a comedian, and his and one of his ventriloquist dummy characters, and it's like autographed Akinar. It's to Akinar, which is kind of fun. So, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I can just get to right now. I don't know why the textures of the bushes look like this, but I've been trying to ignore it, so. Oh, we can actually go over here. I never realized that. I never realized we could actually go over here. That's kind of cool. So. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything else. So. Yeah, there's really nothing else. There's no more game, so I should say I'm probably not gonna get to making a video for a while, because I'm actually working on another project that I will hopefully be releasing sometime this fall. I don't want to say what it is yet, because I want to just get the first part of it done, which is production. But it's been stuck in production for a while now, and it's just been very stressful, so I don't really want to reveal it until it's ready to be shown. I'll maybe get a teaser out at some point, but we'll see. But anyways, I think that's probably all we're gonna do. Wait, what? What do you mean it's not safe to save at this location? That doesn't make any sense. Can we save right here? Right there, maybe? Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for the night. Yeah. So, next time that we stream, though, we will be starting on the Wind Waker HD, which I'm very, very excited for. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned, drink some water, and I will see you in the next video.